I don't hate it. I have good mana. Push go for the Frode's good against most decks. Are you playing in Nil or only commentating? Yeah, I mean, you can't do both. I am. I mean, I guess sometimes someone will play and then get on the as a guest on the. But no, I'm doing commentary. I kind of now that I really like this deck. I kind of wish I was playing in some ways. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy. I'm gonna really enjoy doing commentary for sure. But part of me kind of wish I was playing now. All right, Mardu. Technically, that push could be a Vanishing Verse. You could play max Vanishing Verse. Take two. Save it for a Fable token. I'm gonna take it because they could also just have Black Overlord. That'd be pretty bad for me if they played a Black Overlord here and didn't have anything to bring back. Damn, look at me. Rewarded.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
I need to dodge like one more draw step. Then I get Overlords to at least block. Do I need Confluence for any reason? Maybe double black at some point. Yeah, top two of each RC qualifies directly for Worlds. So I'm also like passing up on that chance. Alright, feeling pretty decent here. At least I won't like insta-die. Oh yeah, you might be right that some regions have to come in first to qualify for Worlds. Alright, they found the great thing. Let's hope. Still gonna be pretty tough. I need to draw a Zur probably. I guess I only have one Perhelion in the yard. That was pretty poor play. I was gonna double block a 4/4. I guess I'll just chump. I'm not sure why you would do that pre-combat. Makes no sense, right? I guess they don't want me to double chump. It does make sense actually. Alright, gotta hope they don't have. If I played a Triome here, I'm gonna have time to like, am I ever gonna cycle it over casting that? Probably not. Alright, I'm dead if they have a way to discard. Any strat for next year? Any idea of which turns you're prioritizing? Just the usual, I guess. Bitter Triumph, it's a nice one. Alright, yeah, I needed to dodge like maybe one more draw step. Unfortunate. I think if they start doing their thing a turn later, I guess I was kind of flooding. So maybe not. Alright, Rip is good. And Balti's probably okay. Push's kind of mids. I think the rest is kind of nice. Knockout Blow, Heliads. They do have a lot of targets for Heliads. Maybe I'll do no push on the draw. Oh, Veto too? Veto for Fable? Just for Fable? Did I read your email? I did. Oh, you weren't here when I answered? I'm not interested in crypto. Sorry, like, not at all. You could have picked a worse person to ask, but good luck. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even read the like past the first couple paragraphs. I just skimmed through it, so sorry. Did I think it was a scam? I have no idea. I didn't even. It doesn't matter. Chad Cab. I don't know what's Chad about it. I'm just. Alright, this game looks like should be free. Alright, don't have to worry about Perhelion, which is obviously nice. It's not mana efficient, but I guess I'll go Thoughtseize. Maybe grab a Fable. Greasefang or Fable. Verse, Bitter Triumph. Just I'll take the Fable. Oh, I don't have second white yet. What's their hand? Next turn, they're probably just gonna slam a Greasefang. Alright. Alright, keeping the board somewhat clear. Oh, there we go. Nice painless mana base. Not a FOMO. They don't have Delirium. They could though. They're kind of getting in for some beatdowns here. They can verse the Overlords. I guess I can just double block. Yeah, Super Walk, what's up? Is there a point playing Zero first? Pretty midpoint.
Deck, yeah!
Alright, let's hope I don't die out of nowhere. Technically, they could have Bitter Triumph, Perhelion, top deck Greasefang. There's a Sky Sovereign. But we know they can't have land Greasefang, which is nice. So what are they? They're just targeting each other. So it doesn't matter really which one I double block. Do I have triple whites? I do. Black, white, blue. I might still die to, I mean, triple FOMO plus a Sky Sovereign. I'm assuming I don't die, but I'm not sure how that all works, honestly. Alright. Knockout blow, high noon, push. A bit better on the draw. I don't know what else I would cut, honestly. And maybe Heliod's. I'll try the Heliod's, though. I'm just so weak to turn free Fable. I'm just kind of weak in this matchup overall, honestly. I guess I have Verse and Binding for the Perhelion. Just something. The feeling here is just going to be too slow. It's tough. Pushing their creature is not that great against the Black Overlord either. But having a piles of pushes, if they have like a couple discard spells, can be rough too. They leave you with like some push and Flicker. I think Flicker can catch you up though. I mean, the hand's not great, but do I want to mull in this matchup? Perfect mana is nice. Is it perfect mana? Double blue, double green. Overlord's not enough to stabilize. What am I hoping for? Free lands, free spells? Yeah, I agree. Their deck's not like the most functional though. It's not like I'm playing against well-oiled machine. Honestly, that Mardu Greasefang deck can have pretty sketchy draws. I think this is maybe a little too bad though. Prob get rid of Flicker. I don't have double green yet. I don't have double green and I have a lot of Overlords in my deck. I'm just gonna keep the cards I can cast, I guess. I'm surprised that deck is so popular. I play against it a lot. I tried it. I mean, I guess I only tried it one league, but it just did not look like a functional deck to me. I mean, I guess I went okay. I went free too, and oh, them. Oh wow. I was like, did they misclick? Oh, we can see their hands. Good call. Okay, so I can just blink it, right? They target. I blink, and then they can't crew it, and Perhelion goes back to their hands. I think that works, right? It's not a May. Need to blink Parhelion. What? Why would I blink Parhelion? Then it stays? Why would it stay? Blink it red does nothing? Oh, it's under its owner's control. It's right away. I thought it was end of turn for some reason. Alright. I'm kind of screwed either way now. Oh yeah, maybe just blink an angel? Blinking Parhelion seems... How much damage do I take? 9 down to 9, and then they have only 8 damage. Blink Parhelion in response to crew, I can't. Needs to be a creature. If I blink it now... I could draw like a binding. Does it lose haste if we blink it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, but the problem is if I blink an angel and I draw a removal spell, it's much worse for me. Now I might just die to like the last angel. How much damage should I take next turn? 13 down to 5. Then they have 3 creatures. And then I can like play Overlord to chomp one more time. I think blinking it now is right. It's better if I draw removal. And I think I still get to live the same amount of turns and stuff. Because next turn it will... Oh no, it won't bounce back. I messed up. I thought it would bounce back next turn. I'm silly. Yeah, no, I'm just super dead. Unfortunate. Kind of frustrating to just get high rolled by silly deck. Oh well.
Deck, yeah!
I mean, can I even hope for anything at this point? Just call in. Yeah. And I was one draw step away. Yeah, I should have 100% blamed the Angel. For some reason, I thought that this Parhelion would go back to their hand this turn. So what I'd have to deal with, like... Yeah. Yeah. Well... Well, Apache's playing what, Phoenix? Not sure. Yeah, you just get rid of Zur here. Yeah, makes more sense. You were playing Path to Exile in Modern in Jeskai, and it was good. Okay. Wow, Greasefang again. Never mind. Big muties. We're safe. We're safe. It's not the Greasefang menace. Mana Confluence. Could be Cavern of Souls here. Just gonna get rid of the Fable for now and then decide if I want to get rid of the token. Free Mana Binding. I'm gonna discard a verse anyways. Yeah, maybe March is pretty reasonable in Modern. Traded a treasure for 2 damage. Somewhat aggressive. Could flicker my Overlords. Plus verse to Fable. Or I could just cast the Overlord, which seems kind of nice too. It's pretty likely to have a go for the throat. Maybe flicker Overlord plus verse is better. Gotta make him have it. He doesn't have a go for the throat. Probably loses. I guess he could have Stomp, Torch, lots of card he could have. Imagine if he has like destroy target enchantment main deck. The blowouts. Cavern and Verge. I'll block, even if he has like Stomp Torch at least. Makes him use a card, it's not like it's totally free. I mean, I guess if he had Torch, he would have killed it pre-combat. So it's just Stomp, and I'm not even sure they always play that card anymore. Double Flasher. Thanks. Could play Zur, try and hit like Swamp or White, Black, Blue, some kind of basic. You know what else am I gonna do? Could hit Swamp, I could hit. I guess I've already done free Vanishing Verse. Yeah, free cost on Binding, that's why I play some Shock Lands. How much damage is that? Death push. Push, take 8, go down to 4, use half your life down to 2, lose half your life down to 1. Could just like play the Overlords and say go and keep all the blockers. I guess if I play Zur in an attack, they can push Zur right away too. Might still want to attack. Say they push both tokens, I still don't die. Overlord's pretty cool. I have all these stats because of Ninja. Overlord Binding. Maybe Mistmoors first is still better. Overlord Binding takes 6 down to 6 down to 3. If I play Overlord, block the 2/2/2s. Take 4 down to 8, down to 4 down to 2. If they push 1, take 6 down to 6 down to 3 down to 1. They have 3 creatures left. 1 blocker, 0 binding. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. I died to double push? No, I don't think so. Hey, all familiar. Good morning. Glad you're enjoying the YouTube VODs. That's a problem. I didn't realize people still play that card. At least we know they don't have fail push, or else I'd be dead. So how does that work? Probably have to play Zur. Zur activate. Maybe just stag with both. Have 3 blockers for their 2 lethal threats. Also draw fatal push. They have Mutavault for lethal. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, we gain life. And not have to worry about 2 lethal threats on the swing back too. Oh yeah, I never updated the current list. Guess I've already made a change. I'll export the updated one was for verse. Oh no. That's lethal, right? I'm assuming that's lethal. Wow, 1 life. Tough one, yeah. Extinction Event. Extinction Event even. Kind of my main deck cards are gas. Did kind of lose this game because my binding wasn't cheap enough. Bloodletter not legendary now. It's already not that great of a card. 6 mana binding, anyone? Anyone interested? Can I say why it's bad? I mean, it's a good card now because of Annex and the 2 free. But it didn't used to be. The hell does he have? Just a bunch of Invoke Despairs or something. Stream crash when you asked. I was saying it was a bad. It used to be a bad card. It's a pretty good card now. It was the Unstoppable Slasher and stuff. I don't think that card is that good against me. I mean, it might be better than Alternative, I guess, but. So I played the White Overlord first in case he had Thoughtseize. Felt like it was my only like decent threat. Also better against another Invoke Despair. Didn't take the Flicker. A little surprised. That was a good draw. Might as well do it now. Gonna do it anyways, right? Yeah, I don't think they would use a push on their own creature, but you never know. Sees bugging CD time, yeah. I guess he has literal lands in hand. Just biggest flood ever. Should I even play my lands? Could have mine rots. If I'm gonna flicker, I should do it now on the off chance he has a Withering Torment in his deck. Any recent changes to the mana base? No, just drawing a little awkward this match. Could have ambushed. He knows about the flicker. Don't think I'm ambushing anyone, but Tall Paul _13. Tall Paul, thank you so much for the 4 months. Or 17 months even. 4 month streak. I'm gonna hold on to the lands. I'd expect him to have Goat Blank in his deck after sideboard. Takenuma. What would I play instead of the Mana Confluence? Probably a Triome. A Triome or a Shockland, I guess. Not sure. I don't know, you can kind of play whatever you want, I guess. Could maybe play like cut a land and play Sylvan Caryatid. Maybe that's reasonable. Should have maybe untapped here in case I draw Beanstalk. I'll probably win if I draw Beanstalk though. I guess that's a reason to play my lands right. I do have 7 mana cards in the deck. I mean, it's all loose. Boob Baroos. You could also play a third Cavern over the Mana Confluence. Cavern's pretty strong. I think it's pretty important against Phoenix after sideboard too. Alright, I have 2 cards left. Okay. Hard cast, I guess. Alright, if he has a fatal push, which I'm not sure why he would have fatal push in this matchup. Alright, let's just stack with that. Still kind of forces a chump. I don't think he's gonna have 1 mana removal in this matchup. I could have attacked even with 1 less. Well, at least this plays around push, but yeah. This way I keep 2 blockers so I don't die to the 2-4. Because if I don't keep 2 blockers, he just plays a 2-4 attack with both mutavaults. I go to 4 and then I die to this thing. Oh no, he has to flip it. He has to flip it. Okay, I don't die to the 2-4. Never mind. Deck is fun. Hope not too much Lotus at the RC though. I mean, you can always make room for 4 dampings here on your sideboard if you're worried about Lotus. Maybe I want push. Flicker was good. 4 push is a lot. Is Lotus winnable? I beat it the other day. I think I lost 2-1 once, 2-0 once, and beat it 2-1. And I never had like a ton in the sideboard, honestly. Oh, Expedition map is in Foundations. That sure is a hand. I was blessed the other day playing that deck. I pretty much always had Triome in my opening hands. It's such a big deal. I won't even cast Up the Beanstalk if I tub deck it. But I can cast the Overlord and White Overlord. Oh no, I can't even cast Blue Overlord for sure. Like having a Triome in your opening hand, it's not like it's worth like 2 cards. Quite, but kind of a bit. Should I get rid of Binding? Probably not. Spelunking or push? Probably have to get rid of Spelunking. I should have gotten rid of land. What a fish. Could be a Vanishing Verse. Wouldn't really save me right now, though. How is Expedition map better than Sylvan's Crying and Archmage Charm? Yeah, that's true. Does not sound like it is. Charm's all done green. Charm is also like really freaking good. Isn't Charm like their best cards? Charm gives you like flexibility. I don't know. Channel removal. The fight stuff is relevant with Lear in some weird games. I mean, I've never played Lotus, but I would not guess that Charm sucks. Alright, I mean, it's cute and all, but might fall short if they have a bunch of removal and stuff. Probably decent sight for me that they're chumping there. Pretty bad in Lotus because you have a lot of lands that come and play tapped on turn 1 too. Hey Adam, Annex and Farewell, yeah. Fable and the Black Fable. You get to play 8 Fables now in Pioneer. But that was pretty underwhelming turn for them. That being said, just flooding. Damn, I'm getting punished because Flicker is not Vanishing Verse again. Like twice in 2 matches. Play Grixis, what, for the 12th Fable deck? There's a third Fable. Steam Core Scholar. I guess I should just stack with Zur. Don't want to trade, right? That makes no sense. It is nice, at least the Flicker can save my Zur from a removal spell at some point. Invoke's a good card. I'd probably play some Invokes in my black mid-range deck. It's funny if I just kept that Spelunking instead of a land, or out of one was the Zur, just extra enchantment. Would have made the difference, I think. I think Bangbuster is pretty bad in these decks. I don't think you needed was Annex and Fable. I say that I had one left in my sideboard, but even the first one is... Maybe the first one is okay. If I Flicker Annex, I'm assuming it enters with both rooms locked, yeah? That makes sense. Good to see these kind of things happen. I mean, this is kind of extreme, but still. Alright. Keeps... Alright, assuming Phoenix game 1. I mean, I'm assuming it's just Spelunking. Spelunking is kind of like a poor man's impending creature, kind of. Ooh. Damn. O2 is ninja. Not like this. Sorry. That's probably my fault too. Hyping up the ninja. Damn, all the decks I like are just terrible. Gab, the pod was a great listen. Edgar's doing really well as a caster. Appreciate that, Bo Schwartz. Should let him know next time he's in chat if you're here too. Looks like I'm gonna get ran over. Oh, they don't have a land? They got rid of... They got rid of Kaido. Maybe they already have a Kaido. Huff scammer. Alright, never mind. Brittany says don't give him a big head, it's already enormous. Okay, it's too big of an ego. Not around me, but maybe we need to like keep the ego, the Edgar MTG ego in check. Alright. Let's ram some, I guess. And maybe a hard cast Overlord next turn. Can't imagine I'm ever winning this game. Feels like, well, I guess that's not true. They could just never jump for land, but... Twitch chat. I have 0 ways to get rid of a Kaido. I guess I could just draw Zur. Probably win the game if I drew exactly Zur. Oh, I have 4 bindings. Never mind. Silly. A little late to the party, my friend. Well. Getting totally blown out. The 2 decks I like in the O2 brackets. This is like, I like how earlier I was like, oh, I wish I was kind of playing in Leon now. I've been really liking these decks, and right now I'm like, thank God I'm not playing in Leland. I don't have to pick a deck. I can just chill and just cast the event. Dude, no green mana. I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand, but what is going on? Not even close to being able to cast an Overlord. Damn it. There goes my Overlord. I think that 1 damage might end up just killing the creature anyways, but I think Verse is just strictly worse than Fairy. Remember when MTG writers would get accused of triangulated their deck recommendation? What do you mean by that? I mean, I understand it's some kind of like scam, but I mean, you're always gonna have like conspiracy theorists. They would recommend a deck for the meta, then just happen to be playing a different deck that weekend. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people used to do stuff like that, but or accuse people of doing stuff like that is what I meant. I would never. Yeah. All right, Zur or untap green mana, please. Rip. Can I live? At least if we go free, we can start a league with that mono white deck. I guess I'm just gonna impend. This way I can still bind no matter what. That was a draw. That sure was a draw. Gross. Well, that took a turn for the best. That was a nice turn. Yeah, that was a real Dekia moment. Dekia. Wait, I didn't bring in Dispute? Interesting choice. Cage. Cage, no dispute. To be fair, it's not that great against Kaido, but surely dispute is worth it in this matchup. What do you even cut? Classic sleep at the wheel. I'm gonna draw dispute and it's just gonna be bad. One shuffle, one cut. No, Azur's too good. EVM just blocks well. Maybe a blue Overlord. Alright, playable hand. True, we only blame Jose. Sometimes Adon plays. What do I play in Lil this deck or Ragdos Prowess or midrange? I don't know anymore. I would have said this deck like before today. Now, not so sure. How do you sequence that? Go for the throat, fatal push, Kaido. Trying to think if I should use my go for the throat. And this way I have a 1 mana removal down the line. Which could maybe matter. Seems worth it. Okay, yes. Next question, do I do it now? Can't stop Kaido from getting into play. Unfortunately. Oh, sure. As that's downside of getting Fairy Miscreant or getting Spyglass. Let's get the mana first. Red and the Azur line next turn. Hopefully they were sitting at the cheeky disdainful stroke or dispute and just wasted 2 mana. I could just have Floodpits, I guess. I could also have Mastermind, which is another reason not to play the blue Overlord here. Goon the Spoon. Thank you so much for the 23. Welcome back. Hey Bits. Says, can't catch the stream today, but stoked to see you commentate in a few weeks. Good day to you and to chat. You're welcome. I'm really excited about it too. It's so nice. Format I like, gonna be fun, great tournament. I like doing commentary. It's not too far from where I live. Just couldn't ask for much more. Surely it's just Zor, right? Pretty nice swing. Even though the game's gonna be tough if they have a removal for Zor. I do get to draw a lot of cards next turn. What is the best French city to visit? Probably Paris. I mean, depends what you're into, but I mean, unless you're just looking for some sun and a beach and food and art. I mean, can't really beat Paris as far as art go. They are drawing a lot of cards, but do they have anything that does anything? Petty, petty, petty theft. Where's Flicker of Fate when you need it? Alright. Let's cast Uncountable Avatar. And then I have Revolt, so if they play Brazy Bee here, I can just kill it now. Keep their board in check. Paris has gotten a lot of shit lately, but it's still a fantastic city. Isn't that just... I mean, I don't know. Isn't like every big city like gets blamed for the same like silly stuff? What do you have in mind, Adam, when you say that? I mean, I will say Paris is like not the cleanest and feels like there's always construction going, but it's not like it's the end of the world or anything. Alright, one Thoughtseize is not quite enough. I had a bad experience with the people when I went. The rest of France was really friendly. Yeah, Parisians can be a little stressed out and a little rude, and the waiters, people can feel a little rude and entitled, and the best is when like people in service act annoyed when you ask them to do their job, like which can definitely happen, especially if you're used to like service in the US. All right, if I beanstalk first, I can still. I guess playing beanstalk first doesn't make a ton of sense. I lived in Paris for 4 months without being able to speak French. Loved it. Oh. Adam says, I don't know, Paris used to be seen as the ideal, clean, and romantic destination, but people talk about how it's gotten dirty and unsafe. Only like a small area is like that, and seeing that time coming back is amazing. I mean, I've never felt unsafe in Paris. I don't know, like maybe there's like a few bad neighborhoods late at night where you probably shouldn't go, but it's not like you go there and you're like a favorite to get like attacked or something. I mean, even when I was a kid, I don't know, I can't imagine Paris is worse than average big city. If anything, it's probably better. I don't know. And then clean. Not sure I ever remember Paris being especially clean, but alright, we got a dubs. Let's go. Like, is it bad like someone like me goes there at night and they're like literally a favorite to get mugged, or is it still like really unlikely but does happen on a regular basis? Like, because I feel in Paris there's no area. I don't think there's a single area in Paris where it would be like really dangerous to go even at night. I mean, it would be more dangerous and probably better if you don't go, but it's kind of nice little curve here. There's that long street along Gare de l'Est that seems super sketch. I mean, I've walked around Gare de l'Est a decent bit, and I didn't feel like it was remotely like bad or anything. All right. So what's the most they can do? I forget. +3. Oh, worst case scenario: double +3 spell plus sack to deal damage. It's like more than enough, right? Yeah, it's like 7, 8. So I take 8. I take 24 if they have it all. Is there a point in me even playing that Triome? Was the mana I have? Probably not, right? There's a business I used to audit that had a parking lot next to a huge overpass hill with a 10-inch concrete wall. Security guards used to go around and pick up shell casing along the wall every few months. There's a council estates in London where someone will approach, ask why you are there. If you don't have a good answer, it's on-site mugging. Definitely, I remember last time there was a PT in London. We were staying in an Airbnb not too far from the site, and I don't know if it was like not a great neighborhood or someone, but some dude asked me for some cash. And I looked at it in my wallet and I gave him like a couple pounds. He was kind of pissed and he was like, what am I going to do with just a couple pounds? He told me a story how he needs like gas for grocery. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. And but I was like, you know, I'm thinking after, you know, at the time I didn't think much of it. I was like, well, that's not very pleasant, but it was like, I don't know. I think I even was like, well, I can take it back if you want. It's like, no, give me the 2 pounds and stuff. But yeah. Never give people money in the UK. Yeah, I don't know. The rule will be hard less. I mean, whatever. It's the same everywhere. No, I don't remember exactly what I said, but damn, Adam T, just you and Lulu Beans now. Obviously, giving that guy money was like not very smart, but whatever. Not a binding. I mean, at this point, I should probably just bind again and wait a turn and hardcast Overlord. Yeah, Claudia, we watched that video on stream the other day. It's pretty well made. A little, how do you say, over sensationalized maybe, but like my challenge for 0 is kind of a force play, and I don't think it even ended up mattering, even though he did draw a bunch of 0s. Dude, how can you scoop? I could be so flooded. Well, I guess if I was so flooded, I wouldn't play a Triome, but... Alright, I had it. Let's try High Noon on the draw, even though I'm a little skeptical about it. I mean, my plan is to just board out the Overlords, but after this game, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, you just board out the Flickers, right? The Flickers are kind of pseudo-removal, though, against all the pump spells. This plan could backfire with Thoughtseize. Let's try that, though. Mattia, yeah. No, Mattia loves me. He would never get upset at me. He would just go, yep, Gab's just great Magic player. Makes sense I would lose to him. By the way, Mattia's probably streaming if people want both sides of the match. For people who enjoy having both hands up. I act like I don't have his stream open right now. Like I'm not ghosting. Jeez, Goon, what the hell? How did you know? It's confidential. Can't say. Do you think I only pay my actors in chat and on Magic Online and on Arena? Why would I limit it to just these three? Why not YouTube? I also have to pay for most people to be friends with me. Like, you think Reed says all these nice things, like, out of the kindness of his heart? You're getting paid? I don't know, Adam. Have you ever said anything nice about me? Let's see. Let's check your message.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Your over 1,000 message history. I'm going to scroll up at random. Your match started, by the way. How has this deck been? I see that Canister is also playing it. How many parties are there? Looks like some politic talks. Looks like you're pretty neutral. Don't look like especially nothing bad, but I don't see
He
like.
says, "What's Nassif's win condition?"
I don't see
You,
a
my
flurry
friend,
of
must not know
compliments.
Yellow Hat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
Too many nice things, I'm afraid. Norm acting like he's not already on the payroll. If anything, Norm, you make it a little too obvious. I've asked you many times to tone it down. Classic Jose. All right. I say go with mana up and he just has a Thoughtseize. It's just a disaster of epic proportion. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Beanstalk here, but maybe it's fads. Let's see, if he plays Thoughtseize, I'm clearly a genius. Well, that wasn't too bad. No pump spell. No Thoughtseize, no pump spell. Claim to fame. Claim to fame, land, another hasty 2-drop. Oh well. I guess I'm just casting Overlords. Is the best move just Overlord? Well, it makes me feel better that you said that. Yeah, I mean, his hand is like a mix of lands, 2-drops, claim to fame, reckless rage. Feed the swarm. Another one. True. Everything Norm is saying is just true. Facts. End of turn, go for the throat. Well, that is really weird. I mean, he clearly has like Chandra, maybe. Or he has something. I think blow on the slick shot makes the most sense. Could have like done push on Emberheart first, and then let him go for lethal. Or another pump spell of the Emberheart and I die. I guess he just wanted to be able to go like Infuriate plus put Giganta in my hand. Oh, he had Manifold Mouse. That also does make sense. Okay, he's got no cards left. Oh, he found Manifold was Ember House. Maybe that's why, because he had Infuriate on Emberheart and he wanted to be able to play the cards. No, I mean his play was obviously good. No cards. I could Zor attack. Seems fine, right? Is that better than cycling or than keeping Zor as a blocker? How screwed am I if he draws a pump spell? The both gain double strike. I'm just gonna attack. Feels right. Feels like I'm very screwed if he draws anything good. Where's that land pass thing from in Land Go? Alright, he's just trying to get in for a couple for 1 damage, I guess. High noon, finally. Finally, I'm safe. Can cast it and sack it though. It's kind of nice. Alright, I think we win now. He needs a removal for Zur. He needs like a reckless rate. He needs something to kill Zur this turn. Pump spell obviously is not good anymore. Alright, we rallied. It was not easy, but 2-2. I did get punished for that verse. Not